Well, when somebody finds their unplanned pregnancy on their hands that they weren't expecting and they don't know really what to do about it, it can be a really difficult time. And we're there at Acorn to enable people just to come and spend a bit of time and space and be able to look at their situation, be able to think things through calmly in a place where they're being supported and not hearing all the voices around them of the family members and friends who have their own opinions. We help them to tell their story, first of all, and we listen. We hear their circumstances. Now, that might be how old they are, what financial position they're in, what their hopes are for the future, what their housing situation is like, what their relationships are like. And then when we've heard their situation and their circumstances, we can help them to think what their head would tell them is the logical thing to do, bearing in mind those pressures on their life. And then after that, it's helpful for a woman to explore what her heart is telling her, what her gut feelings, her instincts, what her deepest desires might be, because these are also important in helping her come to her decision. Well, it's good if we can get the head and the heart to move into some kind of alignment, and that's very difficult, but the ways we can perhaps help someone to do this is to encourage them to think which of the situations and thoughts they have brought into the room are long-term and which are short-term. What are the most important ones to them? Which ones carry the most weight? And sometimes that can help to clarify the situation. Usually when they leave, we don't know what they're going to decide to do, because our role is not to force them into any kind of decision, but it's to enable them to open up the subject and look at it broadly. So what they very often find is when they leave the room, they've got some idea of what their next steps might be. So they've got some way of moving forward.